Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't understand why Ukraine, which has all these air defense systems, the fantastic Patriot and all that, are still afraid or all get scared when, I don't know, Russia brings some warships or some submarines in the Black Sea armed with some Kalibr cruise missiles. Not many, let's say 4. Why are they so scared? I thought they already have the means to intercept the Kalibr cruise missiles. I thought that they are able to destroy 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20, 50 out of 10. They got to that point, pretty soon they're gonna hit the same missile 5 times. They will hit more missiles than the Russians actually launch. That's what the Russians said as well. He said, what are these guys talking about? Sometimes Kiev makes up numbers and the names of the missiles we send. He said, Shoigu said at one point, he said, we didn't even launch those missiles towards Kiev. What are they talking about? They destroyed, I don't know, like a dozen of Kinzhals. Shoigu said, we didn't send dozens of Kinzhals into Kiev, but hey, if they feel happy about it, let them celebrate. So what happened now? The Russians are bringing a submarine armed with Kalibr missiles in the Black Sea, and the Ukrainians are soiling their pants or something. The new voice of Ukraine, July 11th, 2023. Russian sub enters Black Sea armed with Kalibr missiles, escalating striking power, Ukrainian military. Is this submarine, did it enter from the Mediterranean Sea, through the Dardanelles and the Bosphorus Straits, or it came from the Sea of Azov? Where did it enter it from? There's no other option, Mediterranean or the Sea of Azov. Which one is it? And on the other hand, the Russians don't have in the Sea of Azov submarines or vessels. They all have them at, how do you call it, in Sevastopol. Must be coming then from Mediterranean Sea. The Russians usually over there have about 11 or 10, 11, between 10 and 11, usually 72 Kalibr cruise missiles ready in the Mediterranean Sea at all times. In the Black Sea, I think the most they have about 24 by comparison. There's no war in the Mediterranean Sea or the Middle East as far as I know. But hey, it's more important than Ukraine, it seems like. Alright, let's see, maybe they are going to disclose the information here. Russia has deployed a submarine armed with 4 Kalibr missiles to the Black Sea. The press service of Ukraine's South Operational Command reported on Facebook on July 11th. And I'm quoting, the enemy has put an underwater missile carrier armed with 4 Kalibr missiles on combat duty in the Black Sea, end quote, the update said. The command called on Ukrainians to be attentive to warning signals and respond promptly to air raid alerts. And I'm quoting, the level of missile threat is clearly increasing. From how many to how many? I'm going to read this right here after this. The press services added. Earlier, the spokesperson for the Ukrainian Air Force, Yuri Hnat, said that your Russian troops fire about 100 missiles at Ukrainian settlements every month. Hey, how is that possible? I thought these guys don't have missiles anymore. Let's see how old this is. This is from December 7, 2022. Boo. But you see, Russia keeps 13 warships. That was in December 7th, 1941. Alright, but here, Russia manufactures 30 Kalibr and several Iskander missiles per month. Ukrainian intelligence. How long ago? June 2nd, 2023. Yeah, the Russians said they started the mass production of not Kalibr cruise missiles, but Kinzhals, so the hypersonic ones. So Russia manufactures 30 Kalibr and several Iskander missiles per month. So how in the hell, according to you guys, these guys, didn't you say here, fire about 100 missiles at Ukrainian settlements every month? Well, maybe those missiles are not necessarily Kalibr, but they didn't specify. So let's see, the Ukrainian intelligence. Hey, we don't need shoes, we don't need that cat either. The relative lull on strikes over March and April can now be explained by Moscow's building up its missile stockpiles by before resuming the bombing campaign, Yusuf said. Okay, Russian military industrial complex is currently capable of producing up to 30 Kalibr C launched cruise missiles and a few Iskander ballistic missiles per month, they say. Okay, well, in June 2nd, somehow the Russians are still having weapons to attack you, your settlements, your civilians and civilian infrastructure, because that's all they do. Why? Because you tell us that they are bad and we believe you, just because. Oh, great. So they didn't tell me how many warships or how many more submarines and what was the total of the Kalibr cruise missiles in the Black Sea, but hey, I believe them anyway, whatever they tell me. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.